regard to the crimes, the chamber found reasonable grounds to believe that Mr. Netanyahu and Mr. Gallant each bear criminal responsibility for the following crimes as co-perpetrators for committing the acts jointly with others: the war crime of starvation as a method of warfare, and the crimes against humanity of murder, persecution, and other inhumane acts. The chamber also found reasonable grounds to believe that Mr. Netanyahu and Mr. Gallant each bear criminal responsibility as civilian superiors for the war crime of intentionally directing an attack against the civilian population.
Well, let's go to Israel and get the latest on this right here on RT International. There's our Middle East Bureau Chief, Maria Fanoshina, now joining us live from Jerusalem. Maria, it's a big development. Tell us what you know.
Yeah, hello to you, Rory. Indeed, in a major legal development, the International Criminal Court has issued arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister and former Defense Minister. And this marks the first time the ICC has ever taken such action against leaders of a democratic nation and also a close U.S. ally. The warrants also target Mohammed Deif, leader of Hamas's military wing, as there is no concrete evidence so far confirming his reported death by IDF. And you have just now heard the official statement of the ICC. Very strong wording, very harsh words. According to the statement, the ICC found reasonable grounds to believe that both Netanyahu and Gallant committed crimes against humanity and war crimes between October 8th last year and May 20th this year, 2024, the day the warrants were requested. Israel, by the way, tried to question the ICC's jurisdiction in this matter, but the court rejected those arguments, allowing the case to proceed. The charges include the two men's responsibility for the dire humanitarian situation in Gaza, citing shortages of food, water, electricity, and medical aid. Let's take a listen to another piece from the statement.
Both individuals intentionally and knowingly deprived the civilian population in Gaza of objects indispensable to their survival, including food, water, and medicine and medical supplies, as well as fuel and electricity. The chamber found that there are reasonable grounds to believe that the lack of food, water, electricity, and fuel, and specific medical supplies created conditions of life calculated to bring about the destruction of part of the civilian population in Gaza, which resulted in the death of civilians, including children, due to malnutrition and dehydration.
Well, what is the practical meaning right now? Well, both Netanyahu and Gallant face arrest if they travel to any of the 120-plus countries that are currently party to the International Criminal Court. While Israel and the United States are not members of the court, the ICC claims jurisdiction over Gaza, East Jerusalem, and the West Bank, as Palestinian leaders formally accepted its authority back in 2015. That is a move that's strongly opposed by Washington. The U.S. has already stated before that it would take action against the ICC if such warrants were issued. Some of those actions actually may already be underway. Earlier this month, as you know, ICC chief prosecutor faced allegations of sex crimes, which he strongly denied, calling them politically motivated due to his investigations into Israel. And this development also could have serious implications for Israel's arms supplies. There is growing concern that countries cooperating with the ICC, again, more than 120 states, may hesitate to sell or provide weapons to Israel, fearing legal consequences.